So what types of data are used usually in computational social science? So the types of things, and this is certainly not exhaustive, but social media posts and networks. Also, all the trace data that are unintentionally created by users. So website navigation, interactions with apps and visits on websites, the ways that our mobile phone moves. You might have seen, researchers have used kind of Google mobility trend data to analyze compliance with COVID restrictions and protocols, because Google has a lot of information about where we're going with our phones in our pockets and when we use Google Maps. We also have a lot of data about our entertainment habits, what types of movies and films we watch, and some of these platforms make data available with data agreements so that you can analyze and answer questions about those types of trends as well. A large part of computational social science also focuses on social media interactions and connections and understanding how ideas, memes, connections are made on social media. Other types of very large data sets that can be used in computational social science are also linked administrative health or other organizational data. So these would be things like tax records, health data, and a lot of Northern European countries, for instance, they have all of their administrative databases across kind of education and health, all kind of networked and connected. And so a lot of the innovations in computational science, social science, are coming out of Northern Europe, in part because researchers there have access to all of these kind of very finite, very fine-grained data about entire populations, and not, almost the entire population if you're kind of recorded in the system. And there are some of these types of data that are available in Canada as well. They're the types of data that are often have to be kept private, that are housed in a private data, a secure data facility like the Stats Canada RDC, or like our SEAL lab in Spark. And then a lot of computational social science uses any kind of large text, audio, or video corpus. And so this kind of trend in political science at least started with analyzing parliamentary debates, but now has gone on to analyzing people's voices and when they speak in Parliament, and looking at the actual wave files and identifying and trying to identify when speech is sarcastic or argumentative, which is something that doesn't come from just the text necessarily. And increasingly we see as well image or video corpuses or corpi being analyzed. And some of these would again be how people gesture in certain types of social contexts where they've been videoed, like in Parliament,